and moon. Sunrise 5:55 a.m. Sunset 6:22 p.m. Moonrise 9:03 a.m. Moonset 8:15 p.m. Tithi lunar day. Shukla Tritiya, the third day of the Shukla Paksh, waxing moon, until 1:50 a.m. on 6th September, followed by Shukla Chaturthi. Significance: Shukla Tritiya is auspicious for beginning new ventures, performing rituals, and undertaking important tasks. It is a day of growth, creativity, and setting new intentions. Nakshatra, lunar mansion. Chitra Nakshatra until 9:32 p.m., followed by Swati Nakshatra. Chitra, associated with beauty, craftsmanship, and intellectual pursuits, this nakshatra is ideal for creative projects, artistic endeavors, and tasks that require sharp focus and innovation. Swati favors activities involving independence, travel, and communication. It's a good time for starting new journeys, negotiations, and intellectual work. Yoga. Shubha Yoga until 7:47 p.m., followed by Shukla Yoga. Shubha Yoga, considered highly auspicious, bringing good fortune and success in all endeavors. Shukla Yoga promotes clarity, purity, and success in activities requiring precision and attention to detail. Karana. Tatila Karana until 7:39 a.m., followed by Garja Karana until 6:54 p.m. and then Vanija Karana. Tatila, favorable for starting new projects and tasks that require a strong foundation. Garja, ideal for activities involving cooperation and teamwork. Vanija, suitable for business activities, trade, and negotiations. Paksh, Shukla Paksh, the bright fortnight of the lunar month, a period of growth, prosperity, and new beginnings. Samvatsara. Shaka Samvat 1946 Krodhi. Vikram Samvat 2081 Pingala. Gujarati Samvat 2080 Rakshasa. Auspicious timings: Shubh Muhurt, Brahma Muhurta 4:24 a.m. to 5:11 a.m., ideal for meditation, spiritual practices, and self-reflection. Abhijit Muhurt 11:46 a.m. to 12:37 p.m., considered highly auspicious for important activities, decisions, and starting new ventures. Amrit Kalam 4 p.m. to 5:36 p.m., a favorable time for significant activities, ceremonies, and projects. Inauspicious timings: Dur Muhurtam, Rahu Kalam 1:55 p.m. to 3:29 p.m., avoid starting new ventures or significant tasks during this period. Yamaganda 10:40 a.m. to 12:14 p.m., best to avoid major activities during this period. Gulikai Kalam 7:30 a.m. to 9:04 a.m., not favorable for new ventures or important decisions. Durmuhurtham 10:03 a.m. to 10:55 a.m., avoid significant decisions or activities during this period. Planetary positions: Sun, Surya in Leo, Sinha; Moon, Chandra in Virgo, Kanya, transitioning from Chitra to Swati nakshatras. Mars, Mangal in Taurus, Vrishbha; Mercury, Buddha in Leo, Sinha; Jupiter, Guru in Taurus, Vrishbha; Venus, Shukra in Leo, Sinha; Saturn, Shani in Aquarius, Kumbha; Rahu in Pisces, Meena; Ketu in Virgo, Kanya. Additional observations: Chandra Rashi, Moon sign, Virgo, Kanya, throughout the day. Disha Shul, direction to avoid for travel, south. Traditionally, it is advised to avoid traveling southward on this day. Season: Ritu, Varsha Ritu, monsoon season, the period of monsoons, bringing rain and cooling after the summer heat. Significance of the day: Thursday, Guruvara ruled by Jupiter, Guru. This day is associated with wisdom, knowledge, and spirituality. It is a good day for educational activities, religious rituals, and making important decisions. Chitra Nakshatra, ideal for artistic, intellectual, and innovative pursuits. Swati Nakshatra favors activities that require independence, flexibility, and clear communication. Good and bad yogas. Good yoga, Shubha Yoga, is highly favorable, bringing success and fulfillment in various endeavors. Bad yoga, none. The day is considered highly auspicious with favorable yogas for most activities.